Springfield, and I wanted to give you a very quick, very short overview of what Arbonne is and what the business is. So Arbonne has been going for over 40 years. It's a B Corp certification company, which is just incredible. Only like 3,000 companies in the world actually are able to get this accreditation, and millions of companies apply. They have to go through all this rigorous testing, auditing, everything has to, the transparency, the efficacy. And like, I think it's like 0.002% of companies in the world are B Corp certified, people like Ben and Jerry's and of course Arbonne. So usually when people hear that we're B Corp, they're like, yeah, I'm in, love it, like totally get what you're about. And that's why I'm so excited to share with you. So 7 years ago is when I started my business. And in fact, I never knew anything to do about Arbonne at all. My background was in buying. I used to source homeware products overseas from like China and Hong Kong, and then basically bring them back to market here for like high street real retailers, and they'd be sold on to customers like you and I. Love the job, love the travel. I wasn't a parent at the time, but what happened was basically they did go on to have children during a time that was a super high pressured career role. People, it was very dog eat dog. I don't know if anyone's experienced where someone's like literally chomping at your feet to get your job. If you're not there, then like they've got, your shoes have got to be filled. So it was always this pressure to make sure I was doing a good job. That meant lots of late hours, lots of early mornings, weekend Skypes. It was just nonstop. Like my BlackBerry was just going all the time. So when this little boy came along, I just felt like someone had just pulled the rug from beneath my feet. You know, when life just completely changes and alters things, and you just can't see a way out. And actually, I was at a point where it's at a crossroads where I was either deciding to, you know, after my maternity leave had ended, to go back to that full-time career that paid really, really well, you know, as the main earner in our household, and put him in full-time childcare, nursery, 7 in the morning, 6 at night, or I had to find something alternative. There was no option for me to be a full-time stay-at-home mom, or it just didn't warrant it. Like, we just couldn't afford to do that, basically. Like, I needed my income. So I ended up going and finding a job that was part-time, that sort of like halfway hit the measure. And for a short time, I kind of put up with it. It did not fulfill me, actually crushed my soul, this job. And even on the days that I was working this job and exchanging time I could be spending with him, I just felt so low, so demotivated. But worst of all, I just completely lost myself. I lost my whole identity. Like, I felt like I'd lost my purpose. Even though I was like happy, half happy that I was with him, there was this other side of me. I was like, I didn't really know where my life was going. And I'm always like open to opportunities. So I had my ear to the ground, and I was looking for an opportunity, something that was going to be flexible, that I could work from home around my boy. So I didn't have to like put him into any childcare. Maybe that I could have days with him and work in the evenings in and around, work from my phone, work from my laptop, work from anywhere. Just wanted to be with him 100% all the time. I just knew that life was so short, and it was going to be at school soon, and I was never going to get these years back. And I knew that actually I wanted to go on and have more children. So it was just like, that was the opportunity I was looking for. And I tried lots of other things, lots of other like business startups. And it either meant I had to put more hours in to get more income, or like it just didn't fulfill me and it just was not the right path. So when I first heard about Arbonne, I instantly fell in love. I was like, it's a 40-year-old company, so it's not going anywhere. The fact that it was B Corp, and we have to like continue to like have this testing every 2 years once you get the certification. Like, I knew it was like the highest quality standards of company. We're from a Swiss formulation, so a Swiss background. The Swiss get everything right. I was instantly buzzing, even though this product background wasn't anything to do with what I was used to. I just felt this urge of like, oh my gosh, there's something in this. This is incredible. And the fact I haven't heard of it means there's so much traction and so much excitement that I can create here in the UK. So basically that's what I did. I was like really results driven. She was like, you could get trained for free. This lady who told me about it, she was like, you get training for the whole time for free, complete mentoring. Basically, like the person above you can't be successful unless they help you to be successful. I was like, right, I'm in. If someone's going to help me, that sounds incredible. And the fact that there were all these, she was showing me all of these clinical tests on the products that we talk about, you know, having no background. I was like, do I need to know all this stuff? She's like, no, literally all of it's here. Clinical results, all done, independent laboratories, like proven, published, like out there. These products worked, end of, and we're like the safest like product base in the market in terms of our ingredients formulations. I was like, oh my gosh, sounds amazing. So paid £70 to join for the whole year. That basically buys you a business for the year. So I think that was about £5 a month to equates to. And for that, basically, you get like everything. You get the whole customer service. So I can operate my business in Poland, Canada, like Australia, New Zealand. Like I don't speak Polish, but I've got this whole customer service team behind me that can speak Polish to all my clients on my behalf. French, and obviously a lot of Spanish speaking consultants over in the US. That's all covered by our customer service. I've got this university full of training products, full of training for me to learn more and more about the products, more and more about the business, completely for free. So I can do as much or as little as I like. All of the accounts are sorted, like the legal stuff, like everything. This whole infrastructure is all there for this franchise for £70 for the whole year. It was like £5. I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. I don't have to deal with cash, don't have to deal with payments, don't have to deal with deliveries or like courier costs or buying stock or inventory. It was like so smart. I was like, this is just too good to be true. And I'd heard of things like drop shipping before in my other role. This was just even better. And in a marketplace, I just found that there was just so much. And the best thing of it all is when I started my business, like you set your own targets. So you can decide to set your own targets. You can decide where you want to go, but there are so many incentives. And I love like a goal. I felt like alive again, that I had like something to work towards for me and for my future. And some of the incentive was something as small as like, some free products, and some of the incentives were much bigger, like afternoon tea at the Ritz, holidays and trips for the family. You even can like work towards a car bonus. We get a white Mercedes as well. And all of these things, I was like, oh my gosh, like there's so much to work towards. And honestly, from having this feeling of like having to choose between a high-end career or being a mom, and or just settling for something in the middle that doesn't really make you feel happy, I felt like I had both that was literally working, like from my phone, around my kids and around my family in the time that I could dedicate to it. And it was genius. And I initially started my business working this alongside my job, to the point where I was able to replace my income, which was the main goal, replace that part-time income, and leave that job behind, and then be able to focus and rebuild my business as big and as wide as I wanted it to across the world. This online website of consumable, incredible products, that basically I had all the training to do. Like someone taught me how to do that. And now I have, global business online that I'm able to work in and around my family. And now I've gone on to have three more children. So it has literally been a game changer. And I'm just so proud of the life that I have and the choices that I have. And also being able to live today and the lifestyle I wanted for Chase, my first. I wanted to give him everything, and at the time, my income, this part-time income, wasn't there. We were falling more and more into debt, and I wasn't able to kind of provide my vision for what I wanted. Whereas with this, it's really kind of given me every segment of what I want and made, bring me back to life, basically. What I love about this business as well is you get so much recognition. We get together every single week and we literally shout out and recognize everybody, all of their achievements, which for me was so powerful. I never even got a thank you, all of the late hours. This is our own business, but we're really recognized for small achievements, big achievements, and we get to provide that to our teams. I'm like somebody that loves to cheer everybody on. Just a really positive environment to be a part of. So the way I see myself is, in this job, I'm basically love to help people shop. I see myself as a bit of a personal shopper. So what my aim is to really help and recommend things that I know is going to help somebody improve something that's a problem, whether it's like dry skin or maybe an irritable bowel or, an inflamed gut or bloating, or maybe thinning hair, or maybe like anti-aging, or maybe someone who suffers with some like acne. The products are so results driven that I feel so passionately and confident now just recommending products and helping people shop and help them get results. And I want my clients to basically go away and just be recommending me and wanting to be able to talk about these products because of the results that they're getting. But the best thing of it is that each person gets to basically trial these products for like 3 months. So when they purchase the products, and even within the first 3 months, and they decide that these products are not working for them, Arbonne, literally no questions asked, full money back guarantee. which speaks volumes about the business, the integrity, and also like how confident we are in people's results that we offer that. And you know, I would never, ever, ever take money from anyone that I don't think the products are going to work for. So for me, I'm just like, I want to help you get the best results and better spend the money you're already spending on personal care products, whether it's just personal care like toothpaste or deodorants or hair care, to things that, like, you know, they want to improve their health or improve their skin or have that glow, or maybe improve sleep patterns, or maybe struggling with like cognitive health or various things. These are products that I know I can recommend to people. The problem is today is that people have a budget for these types of products anyway. They're beginning to spend monthly on personal care products and things. It's just money that goes down the drain. But a lot of the time what we do is, like, people are just buying into what we see in adverts. And a lot of these adverts are just fake. You know, they're celebrities that are endorsing products that they aren't even using. A lot of people will, like, say, recommend a mascara, and that like model or that celebrity is got false eyelashes on, and everything is just fake. And I think people are becoming more and more aware and like awake to the fact that we're like not buying into this. The people are sick of it, and they want to start getting proper results and proper formulations and really good quality, like basically want to put their money into something where they're getting the quality of product and not paying for all the advertising and the marketing. And that's where Arbonne comes in, because we just do word of mouth recommendations. We just talk about things with genuine like belief about the products. It's so easy for me to recommend things, because I honestly, the best thing I've done is I use all the products on myself. I use all the products, all my family use the products, and I share my real results. And then my clients go on to get real results, and I'm able to share their real results. It's genuine, real, like evidence that these products are working for people. And what happens is then, obviously, you build up an amazing client base. I love my clients. I love on them so much. I want them to continue to get great results. I want them to continue to feel and look amazing. And that for me just makes me so happy when someone comes back to me saying, thank you so much. Like, I don't know what I was using, how I've not heard of these products sooner. They've completely changed everything. You know, my hair's much thicker. I've not got that eczema or dry skin anymore. Like, my skin is glowing. I don't struggle with bloating. I feel less I'm like stubborn fat loss, or my sleep's better. All of these things are things that we basically contribute in our business to help someone look and feel their absolute best. And like, as I said, I just have no problem recommending them to other people. So that kind of gives an overview about some of our products. These are things that people are using anyway. They genuinely give real results. It's about healthy living inside and out. B Corp, completely transparent business. We can't hide from anyone. Everything is published. And to be B Corp, you're honestly the safest companies to be a part of. They're the most ethical companies to be like associated with. And, you know, all of the accreditations we have, like vegan, gluten-free, all of that stuff just ticks the boxes for so many customers. And so many of my customers all over the world, in Canada, in America, in Australia, in Poland, are loving the products and are reordering them each time that they run out. So in terms of what we get paid, basically we can earn commissions on the products every single week. So it's 35% commission based on the full SRP price. So if someone buys something for £100 full retail, on that order you get paid £35, and that commission gets paid into your bank account every single week. Now, in addition to that, there are lots of extra percentages. So there's 4 levels, 4 tiers. Once you hit those tiers, Arbonne pay you an extra percentage on top of those commissions, and they get paid into your bank account at the end of every month, as well as other bonuses that are available at the end of every single month, and additional bonuses and incentives. As I say, there's always things to like run for, and different things to literally bolt on like hundreds of pounds onto your paycheck at the end of the month, which is really exciting. So basically 5 paychecks, you get 4 weekly and then 1 at the end of the month. And what they do at the end of the month is they basically look at your overall turnover in your business. So all of the people you've helped, all of your personal clients, they look at all of that. And that's one way of, but then also there's a second part of the business. So if you want to help somebody else, coach and train them to build a business just like you're doing, which I absolutely love to do, because for me, to help someone else earn like extra income is just really exciting, and it's just a really simple system that you can teach people. What Arbonne do is they get paid all of their commission on their turnover. They see that you've been helping them, you're spending time with them to help coach and train them, and they basically add up all of their turnover on their business, and they pay you a little extra on the turnover on their business. They pay you an extra as a thank you for like investing time into them and ultimately helping share the word of Arbonne, like grow the business through word of mouth, because we don't pay for advertising or anything like that. So you get your own commission. So there's one way you can just have your own amazing client base from all over the world, where people are ordering from the app, on the phone, like from a laptop, wherever, it gets delivered directly to their door. And then also you can help other people start a business too, and Arbonne will pay you extra percentages. So 5 paychecks in total. And in terms of what you can earn, really, in terms of the potential, it's completely uncapped. So, you know, if you somebody who just wants to work some extra, like have like an extra hustle on top of what they're earning already, maybe an extra £300 to £500 a month, then that's great. Some people are like, want a full-time career. Like me, I just wanted to, not full-time career, but earn full-time plus income, working the part-time hours in and around my family. You can do that too, and it's completely up to you what you want to do. And it is really just like it's basically just effort based, which I love, because I think I'm actually someone who's always put the effort in. I've always gone the extra mile for somebody, and I don't always get an extra bonus or a paycheck when I was employed. It just became the new standard, and then you have to work to that standard until you're just so overworked. And I remember just feeling like frustrated. So I hope that gives a great overview of Arbonne and a little bit about me and my story. Now, I have got some more resources. If you wanted, or if you're interested in hearing a little bit more, or reading some more resources about the business and just kind of getting a bit more info, just let me know. Or perhaps you might know somebody who it's like, oh my gosh, they could do this, like this would be so good for them. I love helping people. So if there is anyone that you can think of that you think actually they would be really great at this, or this could be something for them, then of course you can pass on that video too. And any questions, let me know. Thank you so much for listening to me, and I will speak to you soon.